completes you. It takes all your powers. It completely shatters, nothing matters. Leaves you weeping, sleeping, calling laughter. Oh, please leave me to solve my sorrow.
I don't remember the start of the year, to be honest. Like, I don't remember, you know, I don't, yeah, I have no memory of 2018. Being in the hospital, the nurse was like trying to get me out of bed to move into like a safe zone in the hospital. And they're like, a missile's coming, you know, we got to get you to the middle of the hospital. You know, I'm just kind of like, I'm pretty out of it, hooked up to all these machines. And that's kind of the first memory I have. And then after that, it's just kind of black. Magnoplasm, Bruce's one at the end with the Mexican song. For me, that's the best section ever. Like, I could watch that forever and get psyched, you know, to go surf. It just kind of brings back like old memories of when I was a kid, you know. I'd turn on that movie, I'd put in my VHS and I'd watch that, and then I'd drive down to the beach and surf for 10 hours. That's like still what excites me, is trying to get those old feelings of when I was a kid, I think. For me, I've just, you know, just being injured and stuff, I just appreciate being able to be in the water, and whenever I'm able to do that, that's special for me. And like, I get more buzz like having a good session with just you and your friends out when the waves are firing, you know. Like, you hold on to those moments when it's just you and your friends and enjoying perfect waves.
it's hard, you know, you try to mentally prepare yourself to be like, you know what, whatever it is, like I'm just gonna stay in this kind of positive mindset. But when you get down there and you actually see it, and you're just like, what am I doing here? You know, like I could be in warm water, I could be at home, you know, I could be doing a million other things, but you know, at the end of the day, it's like, this is my job. Millions and millions of people wake up at 5 in the morning, they go to the gym, they work out, and then they go sit in a cubicle all day. It's like, I feel like I go down there and I watch guys surf and I'm like, wow, they're way better than me. And you know, they're not even sponsored. And there's a lot worse things you can be doing than, you know, surfing. I'm only scared of going left. Like, I don't know. I've been working on it, like, you know, since I had my back surgery, I was really working on like rotating more this way. But for me, like, I'd rather go on a 10-foot closeout going right, but I don't know, it's just scary.
You know, when I woke up, I couldn't really see out of my right eye because my eye socket was pretty much caved in and they had to kind of rebuild that whole area. I've got 6 plates in my head, 3 on my jaw. I fractured my jaw in 2 different places on each side of the jaw. And I broke my temporal bone in the back of my head. I just want to really thank everybody who was there and helped, save me and keep me alive today. From what I've been told, Keoki was there and he pulled me out of the water. Mikey Red and Ulu Boy were there, and Ty, and the whole North Shore Lifeguard Association, just for, saving my life. And everybody who, sent messages in their love while I was in the hospital. All the doctors and the medical staff at Queens for putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. I have so much respect for Pipeline and Backdoor. At the end of the day, Mother Nature controls everything. So, I'm not going to change my approach to surfing it. It was just, I was meant to be in that situation, and I'm meant to be in this situation to try and come back from this. And I just hope I'm able to inspire other people to not give up on their goals because of a setback, no matter how dark times may seem. And I've just always tried to keep pushing on and do the best I can to get back to what I want to do, and that's being in the water.
rolling into Hawaii. Like, I'm coming 73rd, but you know, I could win Sunset and Haleiwa. There's still a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Yeah, that's what I feel like every year. Every year. Wow, Mitch, you're coming 56 this year. You're looking pretty good. Back-to-back wins at Haleiwa and Sunset. Yeah, man. No, but when I was like, yeah, everyone that qualifies now is 18. When I was 18, I was like, yeah, I've got 2 more years left as a juniors. Then I'm going to work with Kai and Volker for about 5 years, build the profile up. I'll be 25. Perfect age to just hit the QE.
Yeah, now
Look at me now, I'm fucking flying.
It's just crazy.